On October 26, 2006, an Eclipse 500 flew into Atlanta DeKalb Peachtree Airport in suburban Atlanta to spend the day meeting and greeting scores of future passengers and potential owners. AirTaxiFlights.com was waiting on the tarmac to talk to two of the test flyers immediately after they deplaned. How does it feel to be aviation pioneers?
Feels great, Elliot. It was a great flight.
Did it exceed your expectations, meet your expectations?
I think it exceeded my expectations for a small jet. It was very responsive, very, very good performance in climb, very good maneuvering capabilities, and the landing speeds are very, very good. Landed about 90 knots in that airplane, and just very, very easy to fly. For me, I had plenty of leg room. I had plenty of room to maneuver around and make adjustments for power and operating the avionics and so forth. And then Gordon was sitting in the back, so he can tell you about the room in the back of the airplane.
Great. In terms of piloting the aircraft, is there anything that you would compare it to?
Well, I fly King Airs. I have a King Air that I fly myself, and so it's totally different from that airplane. Instead of having the yoke mounted on the dash, you have a stick on the left side of the pilot that you control the airplane with, which is totally different from what I'm used to, but that was very easy to get used to. I actually took off in the airplane, and I landed the airplane. And it was very, very easy to handle in both instances there.
In terms of instrumentation, dashboard, and so on?
It was obviously a little confusing to start with, and then after I flew it for a while and got familiar with all of the locations of the attitude indicator, the vertical speed indicator, the horizontal indicator, it all kind of blended in together and was looked to be very, very user-friendly. And everything you dial in, and it automatically gives you the headings and on the display of the screen. So it seems to be pretty user-friendly.
Excellent. So, how does it feel to be a passenger? And
feels good. It was very quiet in the back, very fast, and very comfortable. So it was a very nice and easy ride.
Have you had much experience riding another general aviation aircraft?
And this is definitely, obviously smaller, but it's obviously faster, and to operate it is obviously much less than the other airplanes that would be probably bigger than this, but for the most part I was very impressed with it. But a very, very nice airplane.
Fairly quiet?
Very cool. Very cool.
I think the other side to that airplane, Elliot, is that what impressed me is with full of fuel, you have a 741-pound payload. So you can actually put, a pilot and 3 passengers in that airplane with some luggage and go 1,100 nautical miles. And the fuel consumption on that aircraft, block to block, is around 55 gallons per hour. So that's very economical. The other thing that impressed me about the airplane, for $210, you're covered in that airplane from bumper to propeller. And also your training's covered, your recurrent training's covered. So that plane operates at $552 per hour for a 200-hour annual flying per year. Pretty impressive. That includes all your engine overhauls, your hot sections. So your $210 per hour covers the whole airplane, including your flight training. And all you do is put gas in it and go.